No, we just go right in. Okay. I'm into it.
Because I want everyone to get as much time with Emma as possible because it's such an amazing treat. I am so blessed because I get to be in your orbit for this next, hour or so. And I have been just so in love with you since I've been watching your journey and all of the amazing things. Look at me, I'm already.
Oh.
That you have been going through and how you're so generous with how you share with everyone. So we're going to get the book because this book is such an invaluable piece of information for people who are going through hard times. You need no introduction.
Oh, I don't.
You
sure?
don't.
Okay.
Because first of all, Miss Emma is in the house. Can we have a round of applause?
This place is so fun.
Isn't it fun?
Yes.
Isn't QVC fun?
Yes, I needed this. I needed the uplifting energy. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you for having me.
It's so great. So Miss Emma was just on Over 50 and Fabulous, guys.
Yes.
All right. So first and foremost, we all know if you're watching Over 50 and Fabulous After Dark, you know this is our little time after Over 50 and Fabulous. Maybe we get a little naughty.
Oh.
Not today. We'll keep it. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Right, Ebony? Okay. Quickly, we couldn't do it without Miss Ebony. Where's the Ebony cam?
It's not up.
We don't have Ebony
it's
cam.
not on?
So
That's
good.
okay. But she's here. You can hear her. Can they hear you?
They can hear me. They can hear me.
They can hear you.
I've been getting to know her as
Yeah,
well. So,
she's all right. Oh, I'm kidding. We love her. We love you so much. So very quickly, as you know, this is where our viewers get to connect with you and talk to you as well.
That's
and
great.
it's really special because we did just launch your book here at QVC on Over 50 and Fabulous. It was wild. If you want to know, the item number is A719290. So you can buy that right now. And oh, look at that.
There it is.
We're professional over here.
Yes.
Hello. It is a beautifully written book. It is something that, again, is invaluable to anyone who is going through some hard times, perhaps caring for. You know what? If you want to take off your shoes.
Oh, can I? We're going to get comfortable here.
Let's get cozy.
Let's get cozy. Let's have a little chat.
It is a little chat. Okay, so first and foremost, Jody is here. And she's saying, hello, Emma. I bought
Jody.
your beautiful book this evening.
Oh,
Yay!
you did, Jody. Thank you so much. Thank
she
you.
She says, as a caregiver for 22 years, starting with my own grandmother who had Alzheimer's, I feel like you, on this journey that you've been going on, you must be inundated with people coming to you and telling their stories.
Yes, and I've been loving every moment of it. You know, I think as caregivers, we spend so much time in isolation. You know, we don't want to share. We don't want to burden someone with our, what is happening. And, I was very much like that. I didn't want to talk about what we were going through. I just wanted to sort of keep it more for ourselves and for our family. But what I realized that isolation is really a silent killer.
Oh.
And I really needed to do the complete opposite of that. So for me, it's been really important to connect to a community of caregivers. And now I get to meet other caregivers. They get to share their stories with me, and it's really, there's just something really beautiful about that connection. It's very meaningful. And I'm just really blessed. I'm blessed to now be on the road with this book and to be able to connect with so many people, your viewers at home. And everyone has a story, right? Everyone has a caregiving story.
And you, by being so brave and so generous and just opening your heart and being so vulnerable, it gives... I love how you talk about how you needed permission for things, permission for self-care, permission. You are giving people permission to feel like they can finally let go. Like I would imagine, like even when I hugged you today, I felt light and I felt this beauty coming from you. And it takes a very strong person to step outside of that place. I get that. I get that so much. So Do you have moments sometimes when you're like, this is amazing, and then sometimes are you like, what did I do?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Listen, I think like for the most part, I think you're seeing me right now and you're thinking like, oh, she looks so upbeat and happy and, but as a caregiver, we are going through something where, for myself, I'm carrying so much grief with me all the time.
Yeah.
But I am so grateful now that I have come to a point on this journey where I chose to find some happiness and some joy and to be able to be with you and connect with you and be in this moment. And, I feel like I really needed the permission that I had received from the specialists and the experts who sort of kept telling me over and over again that like, you want to, it's okay to find the joy. It's okay to, it's not going to make your person any better or any worse if you can try and find some joy and cracks of light on the way.
Oh, guys, please. I know you heard that. I know you felt that in your bones like I did, because here's another thing. Obviously, I've been watching everything. How can you not look at her? She's so beautiful.
No, I'm looking at you when they do that close-up on you. I was like, wow, that light is hitting you so.
It's all about the light.
Yeah,
yes, I will
it's hitting
get.
you so
Sean
well.
did
Look
that.
at that. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's just really stupid.
No, it's fine.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. I have watched everything, and gosh, you are so beautiful and real, and sometimes you're telling a very difficult story. So you're so I want everybody to know, because if you're watching and you're like, Mally, why are we trying to laugh here? Like, why are we trying to be like, it's because this queen has been on the road telling her story. And while I know that you're giving so much goodness to the world by doing it, I'm worried about you. And I'm worried, I know you have support and love and friends, but day after day, and then also going home and actually walking the walk, it chips away, I'm sure.
You know what? There's been so much beauty for me to be able to write this book.
Yeah.
And I have been so excited about being able to get it into the world.
Yes.
So I am thrilled to be able to, this is filling my cup. It's really actually not depleting me. So thank you. But I just really feel so full and full of energy. And I really like being here with you and just having some fun. It's okay to have some fun.
That's something I really want everyone to know, because especially if they're watching and they are in a similar position where they are a caregiver, and you almost, I think, Ebony, would you imagine you would feel guilty sometimes to have a laugh, right?
Yes, well, of course. Caregivers deal with a lot of guilt, and I think for a long time, I felt like this wasn't right for me to laugh. It didn't feel right to be able to experience life in certain ways. But,
You have to.
You must. And I know that my husband, Bruce, would want that for myself and also for our two young daughters. I know his values, I know his moral compass, and he would want me to be also living my best life.
That's right. Because
so,
he loves you.
Yes, that's
and
right.
your daughters as well.
That's right.
Okay, obviously I feel like a little bit silly. We didn't mention, obviously, that Bruce Willis is her husband. That is why, it was so, I think, important for you to tell the story, because he is our hero, and I think that again makes it so special, your love story and how it all happened, and how I honestly, all I can see is this. I've never seen this much action go on. I feel like we have to read a little Go, 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 go. My gosh.
Oh, we
This
got
is
some questions.
crazy.
This is fun.
Fran from Long Island. Blessings to you, Emma.
Thank you, Fran.
Cindy F. Emma is amazing.
Oh, that's kind.
Valerie C. I will be purchasing your book, Emma. I was a caregiver for my mom who got dementia for 7 years. Okay, that is item number A. 719290, Miss Thing. You better go to QVC.com right now and click it and check out. There's the book. You want it, get it. It is a game changer. Get several. You know, very quickly, I want to tell you, we were selling the, after you left, we had the Today Special Value. The Today Special Value today is the set of 5 billion philosophy shower gels. It's not really 5 billion, but you know what I mean. And so we were talking about, we were sudsing and doing the thing, and we were talking about self-care.
Is that why you smell so good?
Yes.
Is that okay? Because you're just, there's just such this like beautiful aroma coming off of you.
Yes, that's the brand new scent. So I ran over and I grabbed your book and I put it on the table and I said, look at this is exactly what Emma's talking about. I mean, in the very most basic form, take a bubble bath, right? Do something for yourself. Okay, more. Lynette. Hello, Emma from Houston, Texas. Love to you and your family.
Thank you, Lynette.
Donna L. Looking forward to reading the book. Loved Bruce Willis for many years and sending my love to Emma.
Thank you.
Di, it's difficult no matter the illness. And you being open and sharing all of this is so wonderful. Thank you. Do you see how this community has wrapped their arms around you?
I know, and I am so grateful for that. But this is also for me to be able to wrap my arms around them too. You know, caregivers are they're unseen and they're unsupported, and I hope that they will feel seen and validated within those pages.
It has already touched so many. You want to know how many people it's touched, Miss Ebony?
How many?
Can you say number 2 on the New York Times bestseller list? Woo! Yeah!
I know. I was thrilled about that because I think what happens is that there's so many more eyes that will be on that book, and it will really get into the hands of the people who need it the most. So I was thrilled that it made the bestsellers list. It was a big, pleasant, wonderful surprise.
Well, right? It's like an extra added benefit.
My goodness.
To all of your hard work and the recognition that you get, which you deserve. Beth Ann said, it is a gift and blessing to take care of someone you love, but it's also one of the hardest things you will ever do.
It is. It is a blessing, but it is really a transformative experience that is caregiving. It has really changed just my whole outlook and perspective of life. But you know, we also have to acknowledge that it is incredibly hard and heartbreaking. You know, there is a lot within that parcel of caregiving.
1,000%. When you think about, again, when you love someone as much as you love your husband, and all of you who are watching that love your people, that you're day in and day out, you know, it has so many layers, right? It's like an onion because you love them, you miss that thing that you miss seeing them as they were.
Sure.
But yet you're still like, oh, but I'm still lucky because they're here. Like your emotions must get pulled.
Yeah, I mean, I also talk about, you know, emotions in this book at great length because I think that I think society just thinks that we're sad and, you know, we're grieving, and we are, but there are also other emotions that people don't talk about, like there is anger and that there is resentment. And I just think it's really important for us to be able to talk about that. And that's why I think community is so important, so that you can find someone, you know, on this journey with you, so that you can have a conversation with another caregiver who's not going to judge you or criticize you because you are having these other feelings. You know, that for me, early on, I had those feelings and I felt like I was such a terrible person until I spoke to someone who was like, you are human, you are having a human experience, and it's okay to have all of these feelings, and it is what's really important about those emotions is to be able to be open about them and to be able to talk about them.
Oh my gosh. It is really, what you have done has opened up a world for so many people who have never felt like they could ever talk before. Because again, it is the anger, the shame, the confusion,
The guilt,
the why,
the
the guilt.
this. There's
Yeah.
so many emotions that come
Yes.
with it.
And you're healthy and strong and fine, but yet you're carrying the disease of another person. There is a beautiful woman who works. Her name is Shannon Mallon, and she could not be here today, but she wanted me to tell you that she loves you so much that
thank
you
you.
changed. You're her caregiver hero, she said, which is so amazing. And Shannon is she's the boss here, so we all have to be very nice. No, I'm just kidding. We love you,
We
Shannon.
love you, Shannon.
I
Thank you,
know.
Shannon.
I know. And it's really, she's an amazing caregiver as well. But then, you know, to your point, you're doing that, but you're also working. And I love how you said it's so important to ask for help. And that was hard for you.
Yeah, I think, again, society has taught us that, you know, we put our big girl panties on and we don't ask for help. And
You can buy big girl panties at QVC. Just kidding.
well, we're going to put those ones on.
Okay.
And then, you know, you get on with it and you don't ask for help. You don't want to be a burden.
Yeah.
You know, you just let everyone know, no, I've got this, you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
But what I learned and how I was given the permission that, you know what, you must ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. And you shouldn't feel less than or a failure because you need help. And with the experts and the specialists that I bring in,
Yes.
the one thing that they say that the biggest mistake that caregivers make is that they don't ask for help soon enough.
Hello.
So I think that was very, you know, it opened sort of this new world for me when I heard that, and that, you know, it's important. It is really important for us to know that we can go to friends and go to family and ask for help. And as much as this book is for caregivers, it is also, there's a chapter in there for family and friends, so that they can
Yes, yeah.
learn how to support the caregiver in their life. So how they can show up for them, because I think that people do want to help, but they just don't really know how or what to say or what to do. And I feel like this book kind of helps that along a little
So
bit.
you're like literally healing families.
I hope
You
so.
are.
I mean, I'm just giving them some, like, you know,
Yeah.
practical, tangible ideas that they can use straight
Yes.
away.
I love what you said. First of all, Tim C. said, I got the book on audible.com and loved hearing your story in your own voice.
Thank you, Tim
You've
C.
given so much great information and advice that is going to
Thank
help so
you.
many people.
I love being able to record that Audible. It was very hard because it's a hard
Yeah.
read, but I just felt like I love just being able to read it and do that whole process. And now, so I appreciate that.
Did it take a long
Tim.
time?
It was 4 days. 4 days in studio. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of reading. And I'm like actually not the best reader.
Listen, I get it.
You know, it's
No, I
really,
get it.
it wasn't as easy as, like, you know, when you hear these Audible books, and they're so fluent, and like you could like listen to it all day, and they just sound so, you know. It was actually really difficult.
It's
you know, it was kind
hard.
of like stuttering on the word, and then we had to redo it. And I just felt so bad for anyone that was editing that and try and put it all together. But you know what? I think it came out.
Yes.
I think it came out
Yeah.
well, just like what Tim C.
Thank
just
you,
said.
Tim
Thank you,
C.
Tim, for
That
that.
makes her
That
feel
makes
better.
me feel so good. That makes me feel so good.
You're so funny. Janet said, I'm so glad you just said that. I always feel guilty about all the negative emotions.
I know. It is a bit. That is a part of the journey, and please don't be so hard on yourself. Like, again, this is an impossible situation, and we are doing the best that we can do, given the givens.
Yeah, given the givens. I love that. Jody, Emma, what is your favorite movie of Bruce's? P.S. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
My favorite movie of Bruce, I would say, is Sixth Sense. I really love that film. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
Who lives just here outside, in Philly.
Yes,
And I just love a good twist, and
Yeah.
I think Bruce is really fantastic in that movie.
So it's funny, we just watched that with our girls. Yeah,
Oh.
so we have 18-year-old twins and a 15-year-old.
goodness, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
all girls. I'm also a girl mom. Phil is also girl dad, like Bruce. And so I don't want to tell you in case you haven't seen it. We're not going to tell you.
We're not going to tell you about it.
But
watch it.
You watch it, and then you go,
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I know.
So our daughter Mabel, who's
Yes.
now 13,
Oh my
she
gosh.
She watched it probably. I want to say it was like last year.
Okay.
And she was like, "What? What has just happened?"
Right?
I think like what was so interesting about that film, because people didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And it was a great film, but I
Yes.
think because people didn't see it coming,
Yep.
they went to the movie theater again to see
Yes,
it. So
yes.
Yeah, to
that-
watch everything.
Yes,
that
to, like,
happens,
to
play
try
back.
and
Yeah,
catch
to
it.
catch everything.
Yeah.
I just,
It's,
so that's one of I just love a good twist, and I think
Yeah.
that is just one of the best twists in movie
That's
history.
That's probably one of the top twists.
That is,
right?
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
it is
sure.
one
Yeah.
of the, and I'm going to say, this is going to sound, I know I sound like an old lady saying this, but this was before social media,
yeah.
right?
Where
You
people couldn't do what is it called?
a spoiler.
A spoiler.
Yes. And that's the thing, even though we're talking about it, sorry. But this is the thing, it's like, yeah, you could actually have a surprise.
Surprise! I know
right?
we don't have surprises
So
anymore.
you're not over 50 yet.
I'm 49. It's knocking. It's knocking. It's really
I
close.
was like,
no, June
but
18th.
I can't
It's coming
believe-
up.
You look stunning.
Well, thank you. So
What-
do you.
well, thanks.
Look, I
We
mean,
painted
let's
it
look
on.
at. Let's get a close up
Oh,
again.
no.
Let's get that close up
No,
again.
it's all
Can we?
good.
Close up.
Okay. Oh my goodness!
Close up,
Look at
Kay.
this face.
You stop
You're
it.
so beautiful.
You are a beautiful
Oh, I
angel.
keep going into your
Do you-
camera
It's
shot.
okay. It's all
Sorry,
good. I'll
sorry.
take it. What is your? And we're going to get a little frivolous for a second.
Okay.
Do you? Do you wear makeup when you're not working?
I do. I have
Yeah.
dark circles and blemishes and things that I just would. But I have a very light hand.
Yes.
Today we have a very heavy hand. But usually I like a little cheek.
Yes, me
I
too.
like a little concealer and
Yes.
a little lip gloss.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, gotta keep those.
You know, she was a badass queen supermodel for many years. You know that, right? She walked.
You mean
that
she's not
runway.
anymore?
Well, she still
No,
is.
we've retired
She's
those
still-
high heels. Now I'm in just a little kitten
yeah,
because I
that-
can't do those high stilettos anymore. We don't do that
know.
anymore. We don't do
You walked for the finest runways.
I did, and that was in the mid to late 90s. I'm
Yes.
really aging myself. I already told you
It's
my
fine.
age. And yeah, I was in Paris, and I got to walk the runways of Dior
Yes.
and Chanel and Yves Saint Laurent.
Mugler.
Yes, all
Yes.
of that. So it was
Yeah.
a really a special time in
Yeah.
my life and my career that I can kind of look back on.
Yes.
And yeah,
It-
I'm really proud of it.
You should be proud of it because, again, I sound like such an old lady, but that was the time,
That was a good time.
right?
Yeah.
In fashion, in modeling,
Like the
in
supermodels were in like
Yes.
full force, and
Yes.
you know you had the Cindy's. You're very sweet to call me a supermodel. I wasn't a supermodel.
Yes, she was.
I was like the tier way
No,
below that.
she's being humble.
No, I'm not. There you go. But thank you. Thank you.
I mean, but yes, and it must have been an incredible journey for
Yeah.
you. You know, you were born in England.
I was born in Malta,
Malta.
actually.
Yes,
so
yes,
that's
yes.
off the coast of Italy in the Mediterranean
Okay,
Sea.
fancy.
I know. My father worked for an American oil company, and they were stationed in Libya. And I guess the place where the families were living was in Malta. My mother's from British Guyana in South America. My father's English. So, you know, we traveled around a lot while they were married. You know, we went to like Saudi Arabia. We were in Beirut, Venezuela. When they divorced, we were living in California. And I was about 7 years old. So,
Okay.
is this where we're going with
Yeah,
it? Is this
yeah,
what we're doing
this
this?
is what we're doing. I love it. I love it. Yes.
Yeah, so, and then my mother and I moved to London, Northeast London, where she could be a caregiver to her mother. who at the time had cancer. And we moved there, and we spent a couple of years with her, being able to care for her. And then, you know, she actually did very well, my grandmother. And then we moved back to California, where I went back to school, and I did most of my schooling there.
How'd you get discovered as a model?
Oh, goodness. How did I get discovered? You know, my mother became an agent for actors in Orange County. And she then had like contacts and people, and I was tall, and it seemed to kind of just work. And I ended up winning a modeling contest back in London for British Elle.
Wow.
And that's kind of how it all sort of just took off. And then moved back to Europe and then started modeling there. And
isn't it? It's such an amazing journey. And then to end up here. That is the one thing about QVC that I find so fascinating, is it brings so many different kinds of people, right, together with these incredible stories. And then we get to share it with each other, especially here. Speaking of which, Kathy W. says,
hi, Kathy.
Loved your interview on ABC. Thank you for sharing your story and your family.
Thank you so much.
Roxanne D., thank you for all you do for caregivers. My hero, my brother, has Parkinson's with dementia. You have helped me deal. Oh, bless. Jacqueline, Emma, this is wild. We never get this many, Benny, just so you know.
Really?
Jacqueline, no. Emma,
great.
you're lovely, strong, and full of positivity. I will purchase your book and admire all you're doing for others.
Thank
Good
you.
Lord, Ebony,
Thank
slow
you.
down. Betsy S. Emma, thank you so much for your book. My dear husband also had FTD. We had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
You've been honest and wise and have the greatest respect for you.
Thank you so much.
That is
Thank
what
you.
this community is all about.
Yeah.
And this is so amazing. So FTD, which again is one of those things that for some reason is hard to come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Frontotemporal.
Frontotemporal dementia.
Okay.
So FTD. My daughters, for short, so they could remember FTD, named it. They did. They put these fantastic turtles dancing.
Fantastic turtles dancing.
So that we could remember the way the letters
God
went.
bless.
Yeah.
But
So FTD is the most common form of dementia for people under the age of 60.
Which I never even heard of it
Right.
until you and Bruce. So that's crazy.
It can affect people in 3 different ways. So behavior, movement, or language. It affects the front part of your brain and your temporal lobes. The front part of your brain is really about like how you show up in the world, like how you, if you have empathy for someone, decision making. Your temporal lobes is language, comprehension. Because when people think of dementia, they automatically think of Alzheimer's because that is the most common form of dementia. But, I have learned that there is about 120 different forms of dementia that affect different parts of the brain. And the brain does so much more than just hold memory, right? Like it controls all the things that make us us to be able to move and do all the things that we do.
Do you do things for yourself to make sure your brain is healthy?
I do, because on this journey, I've learned a lot about brain health. And what I've come to realize is that, women are at such a greater risk, and especially caregivers as well, for their own cognitive decline. So it's been, I've learned so much about brain health and started a brand actually to support women's brain health. And I think that's going to be coming here. Am I allowed to say that?
I mean,
I don't know if I'm allowed to go there.
Look, we're just talking.
We're just talking.
We're talking with our friends.
Okay.
So it could be, so we're going to be able, here, let's say it like this. You love us so much that you want us to have all the good things
All
that you're
things,
discovering for
yes,
yourself and you
yes.
use for yourself.
Yes, I think that this is.
Well, I highly recommend then you do bring it here. is
Okay,
all I
well
have
then,
to
yeah,
say.
okay, well maybe we'll just do that, Mally. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
we want to get the world talking seriously about women's brain health.
Yes.
It's a really important topic, and you know, we talk about at our brand, Make Time Wellness, we talk about the pillars of brain health, and that, you know, we can start looking after our brain today. Like, there's so many things that we can do. It just, no one is talking to women about their brains. Like, when was the last time someone
Amen.
spoke to you about your brain? And that is what I have realized. You know, I was experiencing my own brain fog. My doctor dismissed me. And so anyway, it's really important for us to advocate for ourselves, to, you know, raise our hand if we think that something isn't right.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
a nice
Okay,
topic.
please,
That's a little teaser.
Can we please have at QVC all of your things?
Yes.
Because that's what we need. To your point, you know, it's funny. Now that you're saying it, no one asked you about your brain,
No.
right?
No.
What about you? No.
Right?
Your doctor asking you about your brain?
Yes.
They are
And
not
how to
asking.
care for your brain?
Yes.
Not at all.
No.
It's just like we would talk about our heart all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Cholesterol.
Not brain
this.
function.
How are your joints? This. That. No one.
Breast
But yet-
health. We're talking
Yes.
now. We're getting, you know, into the part where we're talking about menopause, which is really exciting.
Yes.
But you know, this is like the
I
big
just had it.
25, and we're only now just talking about menopause. Like, you know, so now we're really needing to open up this conversation.
I'm having aha moments all over the place right now.
Yeah.
You're onto something.
We're on something. I know. There's a big gap. There's a big gap, and
Okay.
so that's.
I need all the things to make my brain healthy.
I
Emma.
also talk about it in the book. So there is a
Yes.
chapter on there about how caregivers can support their brain health.
Perfect.
You know, there's a chapter in there on learning how to make time for ourselves as well. You know, I think this like idea of self-care sometimes doesn't speak to me as much as this idea of making time. Like, what do I want to make time for? What do I feel is going to really feed my soul? That's really important on our, you know, long journeys as caregivers. And, you know, if it's, for me, it's just very simple, you know, getting outside, getting the sun on my face, walking for 10 minutes. I learned how to garden during that time. It kept me like close to home. I would go out into the garden and, you know, dig things up, plant things, kill the plants, replant it, water it, try and like
We
make
love
this
her
thing
honesty.
grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that felt just something that was kind of, you know, in my control. And so making time for ourselves is also so
I
important.
think that is something, getting back to the caregiving and making time. You're very smart. This is all tying together for me very well. Look at you. Smart and beautiful.
Oh.
It's, by the way, A number 719290, if you're thinking about the book, which I highly recommend because it has everything in it. Thank you. Good job, Sean. You're listening. The picture is beautiful. You can feel your love there.
Yes.
It is really such a special, special book. And with the holiday season coming up, I think it's, you know, QVC, you know, we have Christmas in July here.
No, I know.
Oh,
You guys
good
do
Lord.
it big.
It is big.
You guys start early.
We start early, we never stop. And it's out of control. We already have Christmas trees on the set, you know, that's why these are the things that are
Yeah, as I was walking
important.
through, and you guys
Yeah.
are already doing the Christmas throws, and I was like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting panicked because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, Mike, I
I
need to
know.
start making my list.
You need to start making your list. But I think this book is not only, you buy it for yourself if you're a caregiver, but for people who you know are going through and are not taking care of themselves and are not worried about their own brains and not worried about... there's something you said somewhere in my travels and in the book that struck me so much because I always want to help. And I do find myself going, what can I do? What can I do? And you said, don't ask what you can do, just do.
Just do the thing.
And it hit me like a ton. I was like, yeah, because it doesn't matter. I think, I mean, obviously it matters. Like, if you're vegan, don't bring them a cheeseburger.
Right.
Right? Are you vegan?
No.
Okay.
No, I eat all the things.
Yeah, me too.
I love all the things.
But you know, think about it, but also just do it.
Yeah,
Right?
you know what I ask caregivers to do, it takes a little busy work on their part, but you know, make a list of the things that you do in a day, things that you do in a week or in a month that you could really use support in. So that when someone says, if there's anything that I can do, please let me know, because I know that you've heard that many times from people. And what you'll normally say, like what I would say, is that I'm okay, I got it, thank you, I'm fine, thanks so much. Because like caregivers, we're so fatigued at like having to figure things out and make decisions all the time, you know, that we can't think of another thing for this person to do. So do a little bit of the work of, you know, find just a list of what you do in a day, week, month, so that when that person asks, you say, you know what, I would love if you could drop off a lasagna once a month, every Sunday. I would love if you would be able to go and fill my tank in my car every 10 days. I would love if you would be able to take us to our next doctor's appointment. You know, there's so, and listen, again, I give you a lot of ideas in the book too, so that you don't have to also be fatigued with having to think about that.
That's great.
And you can use that, but I know that there are things that you could use help with. So please learn to delegate.
That's amazing. Linda C. says being social is also very important for brain and aging.
That's right.
Yes.
Because caregivers spend so much time in isolation, and that is not good for our brain health. Social interaction is really important, and to be able to connect with someone else, speak with someone else. You know, as you can see, this conversation is very, it fills my cup, you know, being able to talk and share. Really important. So you're absolutely right.
Kate G., thank you for sharing your thoughts. I am a caregiver to my beloved husband right now, and there are many moments of loneliness. Wonderful chat. Well, we're happy that we get to be here for you, and I get to bring this beautiful creature to your home. And especially, again, if you're a QVC, the thing that's great about QVC, again, that I love so much, and why I'm so glad that you're a part of this family now, is QVC is company for people. You know, whether you're shopping or you're not. I personally have QVC on in my home for every waking hour that it's on. My daughters are funny. They're like, it took us a very long time to realize that people don't have QVC on in their house all the time. Like, it's just us. And I'm like, well, it's not just us. It's other people, too. Like, we leave it on also, like, for our dogs when we go out, right? We leave it on because the sound is always happy.
Yes, it's very uplifting. Yes,
right?
Yeah, and you're going into people's homes.
Yes.
And I love that.
Yes.
Like, you're meeting people where they're at in the comfort of their own home, and watching you today with Sean, and just how fun, and like you can see why people love QVC and how they connect with you and the hosts. It's very personable, and I love that. So
well, and you will then not only, when we're doing the thing we're doing in January, you will not only be able to educate, which is again another thing that I love. When I first came to QVC 20 years ago with Mally Beauty, I did it because we didn't have phones, and I wanted to teach people how to put makeup on, or how to look like you've had 8 hours of sleep, or how to make your lips look bare, whatever you want. I wanted to teach you, but then I also found a home with a community that you people have now become a part of. And
wait,
now,
did you come in with the makeup brand first and then became?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so I first came here March 5th, 2005. I had an hour show with Mally Beauty.
Look at that.
We sold out in 36 minutes. It was gone.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I have done that for 20 years. But then a few years ago, I started doing this hosting also, which has been, which is again, you just never know, right? It's not done. You are still living.
Yes.
And growing. And I have to ask, how are your girls?
My girls are doing really well.
They're so lucky to have you as a mommy.
Thank you.
They
I'm so lucky to have them in our lives. They really keep things just light and fun, and they really guide me. They're just like my guiding forces and my guiding light. And I think that they're doing incredibly well. You know what they say about children that used to really annoy me is that like, oh, kids are so resilient. And I was like, oh, don't say that. Like, you don't know what's happening. Like, how are they going to pull through from this? But I have to say, living it, children are very resilient.
Yeah.
It is really incredible to see. And I think that they're doing well. I think what's been important, one of the experts that helped our family that I've brought into this book of how to speak to, your children, maybe your grandchildren, about a disease, and how to support them through that. So that was, really helpful for me to be able to bring the specialists in to understand how to just navigate this really hard diagnosis and how to speak to them. But what I've realized is that honesty is actually the best policy.
Yeah.
You give them bite-sized information, and then you wait to see what questions they ask, and then you answer those questions because they would like to know.
It's so amazing. Oh, Deborah bought 2 copies. This is a wonderful conversation. Thank you, Deborah. Susie F., thank you for doing this. Susie,
Yes,
it's my honor and my pleasure. My
Yes,
gosh,
Mally.
it's amazing. Gloria P. Emma, you're an angel to all of us.
Thank you.
Donna L., looking forward to your next visit on QVC with Brain Wellness Products. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, did we drop that bomb? Oopsie. Anyway, but that's the thing. It's I always like to tread lightly in this, department. But obviously, you would have never wished this upon yourself, this journey.
No.
But like you said, it has taught you so much. And you have taken these lemons and sort of made your own little form of lemonade, right? Like you're changing the world. And maybe this is part of the reason. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I think that obviously this is unfortunate for so many people that are going through this, for our family as well. But I think for me, it's been, again, like so healing to be able to share our story and to be able to be open and to be able to be honest has really sort of changed the whole trajectory. And I think when I realized that by sharing it was helping somebody else, there's this thing that they call it helper's high, where when you help someone else, that actually there's this like natural, there's like this chemical dopamine, endorphins that you get, and it's a natural high, and on this journey we can use all the natural highs we can get.
Yes, ma'am.
So the helper's high was just really something that, I think, again, just really fed my soul. And it's been just wonderful to be able to help someone else, as, when I see other caregivers and when I'm able to connect with them and have this, unchosen thread that's kind of joins us. There is beauty in that. There really is.
How many pairs of glasses do you have?
So many. I have so many. If I'm walking with the girls, like, we were at the mall the other day and I saw, a brand of eyeglass store, and I was like, oh, let's go in this. And the girls were like, no, you have too many. In my 40s, I had 20/20 vision for a really long time. And then there just came a point where I can't see. I can't read, and now, before it was just reading glasses,
Yeah.
but now these are like, like a bifocal,
Yes,
like a
yeah.
chic bifocal,
Yes,
I guess.
yes.
So I need it to see far away, and then
Yes.
when I look down, now I can read.
That's right.
And I don't know that I could do. Can you do contacts when you have this?
I have them in, but to be
Oh.
quite frank, I don't know if they really work.
Okay.
Because I still need to use readers
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So I know.
I kind of like it.
I
just
love
kinda,
it.
It kind of hides anything that you want to hide.
Well, I don't know. Sean might be watching this. So Sean, I think we should have a contest to see who has more glasses.
Oh yeah, she brought like two
Did
different
she?
glasses
She
today
did.
for the podcast. She
Yeah,
said, should I
see?
wear this one or should I wear this one? So we opted for something different. But yeah, I like to wear
They
glasses.
look beautiful.
I have many. I have many pairs.
Well, I know because again, I've been watching everything, and I'm like,
How
oh,
many
those are
glasses is
different.
this? Totally.
She changed it like
Change
change
it up.
her underwear.
Yeah, that's right. The big girl panties.
That's right.
Yeah.
Item number 4. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Miss Ebony, I assist in the care for my grandmother who has dementia. Thank you for this book and sharing your story and being here this evening.
Thank you.
Why did I not know that, Ebony?
Thank you, Ebony.
Yeah.
Thank
Really?
Yes.
Oh, Ebony.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
God bless you.
I know.
It's all good.
She's good.
Yeah, no.
That's because your mom. we won't get into it. You want? Well, anyway, we'll save it for another day.
Save it for the next time.
Anyway, well, so this affects what you're going through. Again, we don't know how old Ebony is. We have this very strange.
Ebony doesn't reveal?
No.
She doesn't reveal her
which
age?
is ironic because it's over 50 and fabulous. However, she could be 20.
She could be.
She could be 85. We're not really sure because she looks amazing.
Does everyone know what Ebony looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
okay.
normally we have an Ebony cam.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
the.
so
Well,
we
where's
can
the
see.
Ebony cam?
I know.
Okay. Oh.
What'd you say, Sean?
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Okay.
Okay.
So, but to your point, being a caregiver has no age.
No, it doesn't.
Because you could be 14.
That's true. What I have learned that there is a
Yes.
lot of children that are caregivers. I don't want to get into that
I
because
know.
that's it's just there's a lot. Listen, there's 63 million caregivers in the U.S.
Wow.
11 million of which are caring for someone with dementia. Wow. It is affecting so many people. There's a doctor, Dr. Bruce Miller, he's a neurologist at UCSF, and he had said by the year 2050, dementia cases will triple. So that is just a lot, right? This is an aging society, and I think that again, how are we supporting the caregiver? I don't want to get political.
I know.
I'm not going to go
No.
there.
Yeah.
But
No, I get it.
we really, it's very
get
important.
it.
So this
Yeah.
is a crisis that we're in, and I think that this conversation has been happening. I'm not the only one that's talking about how are we supporting the caregivers, but I think together, that's why we advocate.
Yes.
That's why we are trying to have this movement happen
Yes.
of just letting people know that there are so many people that are out there doing this alone with little to no support, and it's not okay.
It's not okay. And you are leading this charge with so much grace and beauty and strength and passion. And that's the thing I love. Because guess what? Shocking. I'm a little loud. And when I'm passionate about something, it's so hard for me not to yell
it
and
out.
scream it. But you are doing it with this quiet strength
Oh, interesting.
that I feel like is even more effective,
Okay.
especially in this situation, because you are living it and you're advocating for others and you're doing it without having to, you don't have to yell this.
No.
You just have to keep doing it and doing it the way you're doing it.
And for us to share our stories, right?
Yes.
Like, I think there's so many different caregiving stories. And I think that it is really important for people to be able to hear all these different types of journeys, because there's not just, there's my journey, which is going to be different to the next one. So it's important for us as a community to be able to share, so people hear us. You know, people hear about from the caregivers, again, who are unseen. You know, these are our unsung heroes.
Oh, yes.
Doing God's work.
Yes.
So, you know, again, it's really important of how do we sort of wrap our arms around caregivers who need all the support.
This one, she is good. Okay, you want to do something silly?
Okay, let's do something silly.
We're just going to end on silly.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to think we did not talk seriously. This is obviously a very serious thing, but I also, like, am so in love with this child and want her to just, let's just be
The 49-year-old child.
Yeah, I know. But you look like a baby. I'm just saying. You have 0 pores.
Oh, please.
So rude.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
My
Anyway,
lips are getting
it's fine.
dry and all the things. Okay, let's end on something
we're
fun.
done. Okay, ready?
Allie?
Fun. All right, ready? Okay. Panty or thong?
Oh, okay. So thong during the day, panty at night when I sleep.
Well, that was the first time we've had anyone give us a double answer.
Was I not allowed to do that? But I'm just being honest. It is thong during the day. It is panty
Yes.
at night.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're starting a new trend. Okay, sweet or salty snacks?
Oh, I'm going to do it again. Okay, no, I'll go one. Salty.
Salty.
Yeah.
Like a potato chip.
Oh, a potato chip. That
Yeah.
sounds so good. I'm so hungry.
I know
right now.
we're all
As we leave QVC, Helen, we're going to pass by the snack bar and go buy some potato chips.
No, you need to go to Wawa.
Okay, or
Do you
Wawa.
know what that is?
Yes,
Wawa.
I do. I know what Wawa is.
okay,
But there, that QVC diner over there is
At the QVC
diner.
going to hit the spot.
Yeah, it's
Salty.
great. Okay, all right, well then chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Oh, okay, love it.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
I love dark
chocolate. Okay.
Who doesn't?
What did you say? Okay. AM or PM?
AM.
I
Morning
can see,
person.
I can see that.
This
in
this
you.
is late for me. you
I was
guys.
going to
I
say
just
we're all
want you to
exhausted,
know.
but
This
we're
is-
hanging in.
No, we are. But this is late.
You're
for me.
doing
Yeah,
great.
yeah, thank
I
you.
know. Okay, let's see. Guilty pleasure TV show.
Guilty pleasure. So I was watching The Bachelor for a minute,
Okay.
but then I kind of went off of it.
All right. All right.
I would say it was The Bachelor. Is
Okay.
probably guilty pleasure.
Yeah, because it's hard
Or Bachelorette.
when you're doing. All right.
You know.
She'll
This-
take
I'll
one or
take
the
one or
other.
the other.
I like
Doesn't
it.
matter.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
I love that.
Hence the color of the book.
Yes.
Blue.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is. It is a beautiful.
I love
It's
blue.
beautifully done.
Thank you.
French toast or pancakes?
Oh, no, pancakes. First, I thought you said cinnamon toast. I was like, cinnamon toast, all the way. No,
Okay.
pancakes.
We'll add that to the
Pancakes.
next one.
Yeah.
Cinnamon toast.
French toast is difficult because sometimes it can get soggy. I don't like the sogginess.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
Oh,
Sorry. Favorite place you've lived?
favorite New York.
Yeah.
I do. I love New York.
New Yorker. Ferris wheel or roller coaster?
Depends on the roller coaster. I can't do like the Six Flags craziness.
Yeah.
I do love just like a good old like wooden roller coaster.
Yeah, like a cyclone.
Yes, like
Yeah.
a cyclone.
Okay.
I'll go with the roller coaster.
All right, I like it. Let's see. What's a song that always makes you happy?
Anything hip hop.
Okay, girl. Look at Ebony.
I know. I know that people are shocked by that, but I am hip hop at my core.
Oh, now you got
So,
a new best friend.
My second concert, my
Okay.
mother took me. My first concert was a Neil Diamond concert.
Okay,
God
I
bless
like
her.
that. Yeah.
The second one was to see Run DMC and Beastie Boys together on tour. So it was Licensed to Ill, whatever that Run DMC
Yes.
album was.
Yes.
God, what was that? Anyway, it was a very long time
Yes,
ago.
what
So
is it?
since then, it
What's
is
it
just
called?
Raising Hell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, he's 52.
Yes.
He gets-
So anything
So
hip
now
hop.
we know you're not old. We knew it. Okay, sorry. Because she didn't know.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, there we got your number.
You are cool.
I know. People
I
think
love
people
that.
think I'm just this certain like one.
See,
but
Oprah
I had
didn't
some fun.
ask you
No, she
about
didn't.
your hip hop. Okay,
No, she
sorry.
didn't. She didn't ask me for my love of hip hop.
I love it. Okay, your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday. I love Christmas.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
Christmas.
you're in the right place.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Cats or dogs?
Allergic to both.
Oh, shucks.
Sorry.
Yeah, well,
it's not happening.
You know, it's a lot of, you're saving yourself a lot of poo.
No,
It's
yeah.
fine. Coffee or tea?
Coffee. Love coffee in the morning. First
How do
thing
you
in the
take
morning.
it?
Cream, sugar.
Yeah.
Straight up.
No shame in that game.
Yeah, it's so good.
Some of these I don't want to, because again, we're having too much fun, and then I don't want to end it on a thing.
No,
But,
no,
okay,
let's
do.
keep it. Okay. Oh.
Who's your role model?
Who's my role model? My mother.
Yeah.
You know, my mother is definitely my role model. She was after my parents' divorce, she became a single parent. You know, had to sort of hold down 3 jobs to sort of manage raising me and all that came with that. And I've just really loved watching her. She's taught me about resilience and how you show up and, you know, present yourself in this world. And I've learned so much from my mom.
Well, she did a really good job.
Oh, thank you.
You are so special.
Thank you,
And so
Mallie.
amazing.
Is there any more questions?
No.
That was fun. I was really liking that. I was like really getting into that.
We love you so much. We're so lucky. Can we have a round of applause for our
Thank you.
beautiful Miss Ebony?
Ebony, thank you.
Thank you. So
This was so
before we
fun.
go, Christina said, great teaching moments. Emma, thank you. Hope said, Emma is an angel, such a kind heart. And Coletta said, thanks for letting us get to know you, Emma.
Thank you. Thank you
This
for having
is
me.
it.
Thank you
And
for
this is-
letting me come into your home. So thank you so
And
much.
this is just the beginning.
Oh,
So
Mallie,
get
thank
ready.
you.
We love you. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. And thank you for being in this family, in this community. We're so lucky. There's your beautiful book. Remember, guys, it's item number A719290, or just go to QVC.com. Put in Emma's name and you will find the book.
Beautiful.
Please get it. Get several copies, because think about this again, for friends, for people that you know are going through all of these very, very challenging times. And if you can do it with a quarter of the beauty and grace that this woman is doing,
thank you.
you are very, very loved and very, very special. So I end every time of Over 50 and Fabulous, because we started this show for women that were over 50 that felt like they were being ignored
Dismissed? Yeah,
and
sure, of
dismissed.
course.
So we always say, you are not too old, it is not too late, and your best days are ahead. We love you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye,
Love
everyone.
you. Bye. Ebony knew it, you were young. Love you. Bye.